See, right?
Yes, the problem was from my side.
Oh, no problem. So now you can see, right? It's visible for you.
Yes.
Super. Now, substance through which light propagates or tends to propagate is called medium. So in a medium, there are three substances. A transparent. Then trans what?
Translucent, sir. Translucent and opaque.
Translucent and
Yes, opaque. Okay, Modita,
Yes, sir.
what is transparent? What are transparent substance?
Sir, the substance through which light can pass, sir.
Pass through it easily, right? And translucent?
Yeah, sir. So the substance in which light can barely pass.
Okay, and opaque?
So the light cannot pass through it at all.
Okay, give one example of each.
Sir, transparent. Glass is transparent, sir.
Very good.
Translucent, a plastic cover is translucent.
Super.
Opaque is wall, sir.
Opaque is all. Okay. So everyone write in your own words. Good work.
Sir, what are we doing now?
I hope we are studying.
Sir, no, sir. I'm playing PUBG Fortnite.
No, that I'll play at night after 10 o'clock.
Great, sir.
Daytime I'm working. Okay. So we are just learning some definition, basic definition.
Okay, sir. You said to write something in your my own words, sir.
Yeah, that is transparent, translucent, opaque.
Okay, sir. Yeah. Sir, should I send in chat?
No. Just write in your notes. That's it. With example, one example of each. Then I'll go for next. Once you're done, sir, tell me. We'll go for next. I have given some work. Don't forget in your WeXL, okay? Don't forget that. Assessment.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
I want before Sunday. Not Sunday, like on Sunday. On or before Sunday.
Sir, is this Sunday?
This Sunday. Yeah, coming Sunday. How many questions are there? I don't know. Let me check.
So there are around 32 questions.
Around 32 questions? Okay.
Yes, sir.
See, anyhow, Sunday I won't give you test for that. Okay. So you can as a test, you can write finish those questions and submit it. And whichever you find difficult, circle it.
Okay, sir.
We'll solve in class because some questions are difficult.
Yes, sir.
Not all, only few. Come on, you can try those. Okay, done this one?
Yes, sir, done.
Okay. Next. There are 23. Who's absent today? Ujjwal is there, yes, Ujjwal. Udbhav is absent. And
Sir, today will you keep a quiz?
yeah,
Okay, sir.
but
So will it be on light or electricity?
you want electricity?
Sir, light, sir.
So
Yeah,
like
I can keep it, but you all are running away from the quiz. Last time it was only 14 to 15 students, no, 16 students were there. Remaining 3 ran away.
Sir, I wrote it.
Yeah, that I
So
know.
this time we'll put quiz on lights, sir.
Yeah. Ritvik?
Sir, keep no exit option, sir. Disable it.
Okay.
Exit option, you disable it, sir.
Yeah. Ritvik, are you with us? Pranav? Again, who ran away? Again, I have to find. Okay, then. What are rays?
Straight.
Yeah, straight.
The direction in which light is moving.
Yes, it is a ray.
Light
So
moves in.
a ray is a type of line with only one endpoint on one side.
Yes, that is also correct. Okay. A straight line.
It moves only in one
A
direction.
single beam of light.
Oh, single beam of light. It moves in one direction. Yes.
a beam of light that travels in a straight line.
Beam of light that travels in a straight line. Yes, that is also right. So let's combine all the answers in one statement. Straight. How will write a straight line path? Beam means path. Beam means light. Multiple rays makes beam. Along which light travels. Medium is called a ray. Now, how we represent ray? Like this, an arrow mark. This is your ray. Next is beam.
Group of rays.
Exactly, a bunch of rays. Is called beam. In that we have two types. Convergent
Divergent.
Exactly. Now converging. Sorry. Yes.
So scroll down, like I can't see the beam definition.
Now okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now convergent. Converging means coming towards. Diverging,
Yes.
moving. Yes, Harini.
Away.
Converging means
So the light rays like come
Meeting at a
together
point?
after meeting at a point, and that point is called focus.
yes. Now let us say convergent beam or converging rays. Convergent beam means like just now I drew here. What happens? Diameter
They both come
decrease.
together and meet at a point.
Yes, they come together. But if someone asks define this one, we cannot write these words. We need to use some proper words. The meaning is correct. We need to use proper words if it is a definition. Definition and explanation.
So,
Yes, boy.
two or more rays combine to form a beam of light.
That is just image. It's just a ray, right? It's just a ray. Two or more rays, they are called beam. But how we'll say that this is convergent beam? Just now we drew here, right? So we can see, we can talk about diameter. Here diameter is more and here diameter is less. So ray, it is decreasing diameter. It is a beam in which.
So can we write like the when a number of rays come together and meet at a point?
Yes, correct. That is correct. But we need some words, right? In exam, if we don't remember anything, we can write that. We can write the explanation. It is also correct. So if we can remember exact definition, it's better. It will give some impact. It will give some how we say presentation. Like okay, we wrote some good words. We need to be good from everyone. If we want, see, everyone knows the answers. Okay, everyone will write answer, but we need to be separate. Okay, we are better than them, everyone. As we are writing answers, by answers only we can say. So let's make some answer for this one. Okay, it is a beam in which diameter decreases not diameter, wait, diameter of beam decreases direction of ray. Direction of ray. Now, similar way, how we'll define divergent beam then?
It is a beam in which the diameter of beam increases.
Yes.
In the direction.
Yeah, that is exactly that one. Okay, I'll write here some other definition of this one. So See, whichever you remember, you can use it. If you remember this one, you can use that for that one also. Just change the words. Either way, either this one or that one. This, just now you said similar manner. Okay. So let me write some other manner. It is a beam in which all the rays meet at a point when produced backward, and the diameter of beam goes on increasing as the ray moves forward. See, someone gave me explanation about this one. We have included that. I think so. Who gave this explanation at the last? Aditi, you spoke, right?
So I gave about convergent beam.
Okay. Okay. So similar way, these are two ways of writing. In this one, if you change some word to make convergent. In this one, if you change some word to make divergent.
Parallel beam. It's a parallel beam.
Parallel beam. Yes. Next is parallel beam. Or what will be parallel beam?
Which doesn't meet.
Yeah, that doesn't meet.
They go straightly. Straightly and parallel.
Yes. In this, if we want to include diameter, what will we say about diameter? So these two we have explained with the help of diameter. So can someone explain parallel me with the help of diameter?
So the diameter between the rays remains constant as the rays move in the direction.
Exactly. Very good. Any other explanation? Anyone else want to try?
So can I say another definition?
Sure.
So like the light that is parallel to each other when coming from the source of light is called parallel beam of light.
Yes, coming from a source of light. Yeah. So they are parallel to each other. Correct, correct. Very good, very good. Yes, Bhumika, the diameter remains the same and do not meet at any point. Yes, correct. Right, right. It is a beam in which all rays are moving parallel to each other. And diameter of beam remains same.
So we can given a constant, right?
Sorry? You saying
So
something?
can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes, we can hear you.
So we can even write the diameter of the beam remains constant.
Yes. Constant. It remains same, it remains constant. Any word you can use. So let's write definition, oh sorry, diagram. Draw diagram. This is
Divergent. Divergent, convergent.
first one is
Divergent.
divergent. Not convergent.
No, so because they are moving away from each other and the arrows point towards the other side.
Yes, so they are divergent. This is
Convergent, and the last one is parallel.
so this all thing you studied in 7th standard, right?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So you remember everything. Now object. Real object. What do you mean by real object?
Object that has mass.
Object which has mass. Then what will be virtual then?
The object that don't have mass.
Okay. Not that way.
So virtual object can be the object which is projected on a screen.
Which is not projected on a screen. That is virtual. Now, simple way, let's write this. When incident rays converge or diverge. Let's write not converge. Diverge in all direction and the point of gives position of object. In short, if I'm drawing an object, okay, then when light rays diverge or incident ray diverge or it moves away, that point it shows, okay, this is the real object. In short, like if I draw an object here, this is my object. When light rays diverge, move away, means reflect back, moves away in the sense reflect back. So that is called real object. Now, next, virtual. Done this drawing?
1 minute.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. I'll draw for virtual then. See, we are talking about object only, not image. Image we'll see later. Image we'll talk that we'll discuss later. Draw both diagrams. When the incident ray converge at a point the point of convergence gives the position of virtual object. So this is the virtual object. See, actually the virtual object we cannot see, but virtual, because we cannot diverge anything, like converge this way. We can only see by diverging thing, means like some rays to strike and go back. Not converging ray, we cannot see. We cannot see that object. Not possible by human eye actually.
Okay, sir.
Maybe possible by some animal, we don't know. But from human eye, it's not possible. So let's write a point for that. Note, virtual object cannot be seen by human. Because for an object or image, object or image, whatever, to be seen by eyes, rays received by must be diverging. If it all diverging, we cannot see. Our eye structure is like that. That's why we see in human eye. Eye structure we see in human eye. Don't make a note of this.
Done, sir.
Done.
Done, sir.
Then a quiz.
We want a quiz.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, sir.
So let's give a quiz for.
So one doubt here, sir.
Yeah.
So the object that form virtual images are called virtual objects, and the object that form real images are called real objects.
Oh no, not necessary. There are some cases actually.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Let's just complete this topic. I have so many cases like that. It will be fun while discussing that.
Yes, sir.
Because actually I have in last pre-board exam I have asked like some tricky question like when will be virtual real image will be formed? Virtual real image.
Okay.
So if you think like virtual image you can form, okay, but virtual real image means like
Yes, sir.
we need some 2-3 mirror and cameras and all that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
We have something. Right. Sixth grade, no. Seventh grade, no. 10th grade, no. 10th grade. This one I already gave or what? So you want me to off that power up, right?
No, sir. Keep the power up.
No, sir. Keep it.
No, sir. Keep the
Also
power.
keep the power-ups.
Oh, okay. A redemption question.
That's a very important.
Okay, boy, you can leave. Ritwik. Not everyone. I will start moving, huh? Yeah, afraid of quiz or what? Okay. This is much easier, but good. Some knowledgeable. Join everyone. Come on, join everyone. I got 8 members still. Okay, Amatullah, are you with us? You're joined. Oh, by the way, I'm pronouncing your name correct, right? Or did I miss anything?
It's correct, sir.
It's correct? Oh, thank God. No, actually, I'm very bad at English.